In this video, Ken and I clarify specific rules that may not have been entirely clear in our playthrough of the Battle of Monmouth. You were saying you had some observations about the rules. Why don't you go ahead?
Yeah, 11.2 on the third paragraph, it says the range for artilleries is 3 units.
Oh, the special rules or the...
No, the general series rule.
Okay.
I think 4 units is reserved for only those other type of units, heavies and howitzers.
So we've been doing the reverse then?
I think we've been applying it to everybody. You know, everybody's been doing it. If you have the firepower of 2, you've been able to do it. But in actuality, the only ones who can reach 4 are the howitzers and the heavies, and that's it.
Okay. All right. So from now on, let's apply that then. So howitzers and heavy can go 4.
It doesn't matter at this point, thank goodness. We're right in range. So we're all good at this point. But, you know, in some cases, we were too far. Nonetheless.
We'll attribute that to the fortunes of war.
Hey, it's all good.
Lucky shot.
Yes, right. We've been applying the same rules to each other. So, okay, the next thing I've X'd, and I can't remember why, is rule 13.3 on page 12. And the first dot. I don't remember why I X'd it, but let's read it and find out. Oh, it's because if you're disrupted, you cannot move towards the enemy, I think is what it's saying.
Oh, okay.
It's the first dot in 13.3.
Okay.
So one more thing, and I don't know, in some maybe we've been doing this, I don't know. Rule 16.24. When your army morale changes, it doesn't affect the current combat. I don't know if that's come up, maybe we've been doing that, maybe we haven't, I don't know.
So what you're saying is if the army morale dips during the close combat phase, as soon as it dips, then you have to take that into account, right?
No, the opposite, it does not dip until after that combat. You don't get the morale penalty, if you will, until after the combat.
Well, let's say there are 2 combats, okay? The first combat, the result is a dip in morale.
Well, here's the deal. If during that combat, the dip in morale occurs on the morale check of the first unit, and it goes now underneath, you know, now it's wavering because it went down, you don't get the minus on that stack. On that combat, like the morale or the retreat or whatever. But you do get it in the next combat, though, right? Correct.
Okay.
That's the way I see that.
Okay.
Maybe we've been doing that.
I think we've been doing that.
Yeah, probably.
Okay. All right, cool.
The other thing I saw, which was interesting, is I don't know if this matters any, but you're supposed to designate your combats before you do them. Here's all my combats.
Okay. Well, we could adhere to that. That's okay.
Although, you know, if you're adjacent, you kind of know how it's going. But I think you're supposed to.
Yeah, so that's the thing that's confusing. If you're adjacent, you have to attack.
Yeah.
So all of them that are adjacent, they're attacking.
Well, I guess maybe you have to say your diversion one. Or
okay.
Which guys are attacking which. You're supposed to. But I think we're all good with that.
Let's hope that before this particular game is over, that we actually have a combat, okay? Because it would be really... It would be sad if we were playing for all these turns and there turns out not to be an actual combat. I mean, I don't know. That would be disappointing, I think.
Yeah. Okay. Well, we're about to find out because you know what's coming.
That's all for now. In the next video, we play the last 2 turns of the Battle of Monmouth. Please join us for the exciting conclusion, which includes plenty of battles. Thanks for watching.